Hello. So, yeah, it's little me. So, I'm not going to upload this video until later on this week. So I'm doing this video, doing this book review, because I'm going to be returning the book back to the library, and I won't have a chance to do this. So, yeah, so I'm doing a book review. So, this book is Alex Marr, Witches in America. And I decided to check this book out because, first of all, I didn't have the money to pay for it. But second of all, I wanted to give a review from someone who had read the book, and so that people would have a authentic review, at least from my own personal point of view, and not off of Amazon.com, where people aren't actually buying the book. They're more just, But all right. So first of all, I want to say that there is 19 chapters, and the book consists of 276 pages. 274 of them is the actual book, and 2 pages is acknowledgments. Alright. So, first of all, I want to say something. I'm not in any kind of group or coven or whatever, so I can't tell you if she revealed oath-bound information. First of all. I also don't know anything about the Farah tradition to say if she did, Alright, so the reason that I decided to check this book out was because there's a lot of controversy around this book. And I'm the type of person that if it's controversial, I'll read it. Most of the times. Or sometimes or most of the time, depending. So, Alex Marr, Alex Marr's book is more of a experience around people that are involved in different occult circles, and every new person that she meets, she will tell you what led them down the road that they're at now, to the place they're at now. Some of these people had very harsh childhoods, and some of them had childhoods that led them to where they're at now. So, the first one is called Stone City, and she gives you a little bit of what the term paganist means, which is good. One thing I do like about this book is if she knows that the reader may be confused by a terminology, she'll explain it, which is always good. It's always good to have an author that's willing to take the time out to write this. And Stone City is just basically her experience in a circle of stones. The second one is called Little Witch, and she meets this woman named Morpheus, which I thought Morpheus' story was pretty interesting. The third one is, the third chapter is Naked in the New Forest. And she talks about Gerald Gardner. and Cecil Williams is mentioned in here. The fourth chapter is Keep Your Weapons Peace-Bounded, and this is about her experience in Pathiacon, which I've always wanted to go there, but I don't have the finances. Thorne, who actually bought the book, actually said that it does drain you. The Farah Current, this is her beginning of her journey learning the Farah tradition. The sixth is Diana of the Prairies, which talks about Dianic Wicca and history of it and stuff like that. The Mass was kind of creepy. About the OTO. The vetting process. It's kind of basically she talks about, you know, wanting a spell for something, and Morpheus helps her out in that area, which she does not actually do. Cycle 1 is another forte in the Farah tradition, where she actually is learning. I'm really keeping this very short and simple. Morpheus and the Morgan, which is her experience with people that are followers of the Morgan, and lots of very pointy, shiny weapons. Making priests. Let me see here. With more experiences with the people that follow the Morgan. I'm just, you know, condensing this. Oh, the binding was about this spell. Sorry about that, guys. And it goes on and on. Chapter 13 is Proof or the Creeping of Your Skin, which deals with one gentleman's encounter with the Key of Solomon. Chapter 14, Horu Kathuboda, I pronounce it. I was kind of really confused by that chapter. 3 Nights at the Castle, which was weird. Chapter 16 is A Small Question of Satan. And of course, let me see here. Deals with Thelma, her encounter with Thelma. Oh yes, it also, she covered the Satanic Panic, which was very interesting. She does go into some remarkable depths about the Satanic Panic. It was during the 80s, and I was a little girl, and so I was one of those people that would have been primed to, you know, be exploited by media and stuff like that. But the Satanic Panic was really, really weird, and news media outlets really clamped on it. Sympathy for the Necromancer, which was bizarre beyond anything, I'll be absolutely honest. And The Crows Will Eat My Eyes, which introduced me to the concept of sky burial, which I had never heard of before. But, you know, she talked about that the Celts did it. If you looked at, like, Newgrange was basically a burial mound, and your ancestors, the dead's bones would go in there, and that indicates that sky burial was performed. And she talks about the body farm and how there are lots of people sign up for the vulture experiment, which I did not know they actually had one. Enter the Swamp, which is the last chapter, basically deals with her going through her initiation, not in the Pharaoh tradition. It became very clear to her that the Pharaoh tradition was not for her. I think it was, I think she either initiated to the, Thelma, I think she initiated the OTO, I'm not exactly sure. But, to put this book in perspective, I enjoyed it immensely. I'll tell you something, guys, about me and books. If the book does not capture my attention after one chapter, I will not finish the book. Sorry, that's just how it is with me. And this book really kept my attention. One time I actually read 4 chapters in one day, which I had this whole plan of only reading 2 chapters a day. But when that happens, when I have suddenly urge to pick the book up and read some more, it means the book is good. So it's not a bestseller good, but it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck like some books I've read. I didn't find anything offensive about the book, but that's just me. I'm not easily offended anymore. When you had trolls and stuff like that, you come to the point in your life you're not easily offended by anything. But this book was good. I don't see what the big deal was, the big controversy was. I guess I'm not in tune to the controversial aspect of things. But I enjoyed it. It was a good book, and yeah. But other people may not agree with me, and that's fine. I totally understand that. But I will be uploading this video on my Kate Witch channel, because I have not uploaded video on that channel due to the fact is that yeah, I didn't have the internet. Lovely. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was because of the hack or what, but yeah. So one thing I'll definitely do is when I move to the new place, and hopefully there will be no bed bugs. This city is infested with them. Not as bad as New York, but you know. I'm definitely going to buy this book and make this part of my library. Alright, so I will see you then. Bye, and have a great day.